in my opinion, mindset is very important, but it's also very versatile.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say
Today we're going to have a wee chat about mindset, because I do see it all over the old thinternet. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I know the best way and what mindset you should have and stuff like that, which is what I see all over the internet. It's going to be more of a kind of discussion about what I think about mindset, how it works, what it is, which I don't know if I know. But as we go on, we'll get my opinion on it. And I'd like to hear your opinions on it as well, and how it makes you feel, and does it affect you, like seeing all these kind of mindset videos telling you you need to be this way? Does it make you feel like, I don't know. Yeah, let me know your thoughts on it as well. But before we do that, first things first. So it's now Thursday after releasing that video on Monday looking at the power of friendship. Quite happy with the results, to be honest. I mean, it would have been lovely if I got tens of thousands of views, but I didn't. It was, however, my most popular video, with at present there's 140 views on it.
Well, aren't you pleased as punch?
Which doesn't sound like a lot, but for me it is. Like I say, it's my highest viewed video, which is nice. Plenty of shares. So it was good, and it was nice for me as a positive affirmation that my friends are good friends, and they looked after me and they watched it and they shared it. But it's quite interesting that it obviously didn't get very far. I know some people I've spoken to have said, yeah, that they know that it's gone 3 or 4 down the line. And I know some people have told me that it didn't actually get past their share, their friends never watched it. Which kind of leads me on to the kind of question of like, is that a friend? I don't know, like, they couldn't do something for you as simple as watch a wee video. I know they've nothing to gain for it, but I don't know, it's an interesting question. And also, the watch time, which is quite interesting. So obviously it was 7 minutes. The average watch time is like 2.5 minutes. So again, people were watching it, but not all of it. So yeah, were you doing what your friend asked? Are you, it's better here, I don't know. Take what you want from it, but it was quite interesting. And I got 6 new subscribers out of it. Again, doesn't seem a lot, but for me, that's a big thing. So yeah, I am very grateful for everybody that has watched it, even if it was 2.5 minutes. I appreciate it. All the new subscribers, I appreciate you following me, and hopefully you enjoy my content as I start putting more and more out. So I'm going to try and get like 1 or 2 videos out a week. And like I said, it's not just going to be fitness. It's going to be musings, ramblings. There's more to me than meets the eye. Yeah, back to this video though. I wonder what mindset actually is. What does it mean? What's the definition of it? I don't think it's as simple as some people make out, in my opinion. Yeah, what do you think? Drop some comments, let me know what your definition of mindset is. Because you watch a lot of videos online, and as far as they're concerned, it seems like your mindset defines you. And this is your mindset and this is who you are. And that just seems a bit narrow, a bit closed off, and yeah, surely people have more levels and depth.
It's got layers,
Layers.
Than just having a single mindset. Interesting. Well, what do you think? So the first kind of example of mindsets I have would be when I'm in the office down the gym and I'm doing my work. So for instance, my programming, which I'm doing at the minute, now my mindset is very focused. I'm very orientated, I'm very time driven, I'm very vigilant to what I do, attention to detail, really, really hyper switched on to this. So yeah, but I'm not like that anywhere else really. Just when I'm doing a task in the office, in this environment, it does make me a different kind of person, a different being, if you like, where I just put everything into action. And I do enjoy that. I enjoy the process of doing the work behind the scenes, especially when I'm here. Not so much when I'm doing it out with this kind of office environment. But here, yeah, I enjoy it, and I'm focused and driven. If I'm in here lifting weights, then my mindset is focused, blinkered like a horse at the races, blinkered. I'm just focusing on these weights, nothing else, nobody else. I'm quite aggressive. In my head I'm aggressive, not outwardly, I don't get scream and shout, but yeah, it's a different mindset from anything else I do anywhere else. And when I'm back home, I guess I want to be chilled and lazy and lethargic. In an ideal world, that would be my mindset. I'm kind of a lazy troll, but I mean, that's not the case, because usually I get home and that's when I panic and worry about all the stuff I've not done and end up working into the night and doing jobs that I've not done through the day, which I know is not a good way to do it. But yeah, so again, I'd like it to be one mindset, but it's not. It's another mindset, which is not a good mindset. Yeah, so another example of a different mindset. And when I'm taking clients, my focus is on the client, so I'm not thinking about myself, I'm thinking about them and what they're doing, which is quite ironic because I'm videoing myself and not really watching them, but you get the point. I switch on to them, forget myself, I want to see them improve, so they're my focus, so my mindset is completely different for when I'm training. And say I'm walking to and from work. Well, to be honest, I like to keep my head as clear as possible, and just chilled, laid back, pretend I'm a hippie, embrace the fresh air, enjoy the trees, the sound of the birds, switch off to the world, be the most relaxed man on the planet if I can. Just take this time to centre myself. I don't want hustle and bustle, so I'm a completely different person in this situation as well. I do often find though that when I'm in this kind of outdoor walking space, that keeping my mind clear if I can is when I tend to think of the most interesting and useful things for me pop into my head, but because I'm not thinking about them, they come in and then they go as soon as they've come, and I forget about them by the time I get to work, because then I switch into the work mode and that mindset and I forget what I've just been thinking about. I should maybe start bringing out a note, a dictation device of some sort when I'm walking to annotate my thoughts. Maybe that's something I should look into. Learning process. See, having this video camera out now is making me think of things, and it's good that this is recording, because I will do something about that now. But anyway, back to enjoying nature. Happy days. It's not a bad walk home. I guess now it kind of begs the question is, now I've talked about my mindset and the different mindsets I have in different situations, are you the same? So if so, how do you apply that, and is it easy transferable, do you think? I find that those different mindsets I have, yeah, I've got them in different places, but I guess they must transfer over into different situations and environments. So I wonder if that's the case with everybody, if that's how it should be. Is that normal? Like I say, getting away from this kind of, this is your mindset, this is how you need to be, which I don't believe is the case. I think it should be constantly fluctuating depending on the situation, like different horses for different courses. Yeah, I don't want to be the most hyper-vigilant, attention to detail idiot in the world. If I'm chilling with my mates, I'd just rather be chilling with my mates. So that'd be a completely different mindset. Yeah. So yeah, how do we apply it? What situations? How do we apply that to different situations? What's the secret recipe? I don't know. So I guess if we're going to have to sum it up and put this into a concise conclusion, in my opinion, mindset is very important, but it's also very versatile and very adaptive. And I think that's the key element, that you should be able to adapt your mindset to different situations, different people even, and use it to your advantage so you can get the most out of the situation you're in and develop yourself and your social group and your business life. I think that's the most important thing. I think being blinkered, as it is out there a lot when it's saying this is how you need to be, I don't think that's a good thing. I don't think that's healthy particularly. Again, this is just my thoughts, my musings. I could be talking out my arse for all I know, but for me, you know, my life goes up and down. I have bad days, good days like everybody, but I know I tend to be in bad days and bad places where my mindset is very one-dimensional. The more I spread my kind of attitude towards things across the day, across the tasks, across my people, the happier I am in general, and I seem to worry less and enjoy life. And I think that that's the important thing. So, yeah, maybe other people are struggling, and that might be something for you to take away. I don't know, it might not work, but it seems to work for me. And, well, I'm going to stick with it. Okay, see you in the next one. Big love. Like, comment, and subscribe.